Hello everyone, my name is Johnny5 and welcome to today's video. We're going over the patch notes of June 5th. There's a decent amount of stuff to go over, so let's dive right in. First off, we have a night merchant event where he's selling some extra goodies. They are actually pretty juiced. If you would like to find him, he's going to be in the northeastern part of Valia anytime it is nighttime. And he has a bunch of stuff that you can buy directly for silver. There is no energy re-rolling like normal. I really recommend getting the mythical sensor if you have not already for 3 billion silver. You can get a 150 stack scroll, a forest path wagon if you would like, some Krogdala's gear, Garmoth horns, a bunch of statues if you don't have a lot of them in surplus, the pit of Pat petals. Scrolling down, leaves for your Zek outfits if you'd like. Honestly, just grind the spots. It's going to be better. You'll make money and get your leaves. The thing that you should buy no matter what, though, if you're not interested in anything else, is the Radiant Shakatu seals. These pay themselves off. If you buy these and exchange these for golden bar boxes, they will pay off in just that way. But if you use them for any of the higher tier rewards, such as the accessories at the 100 amounts of these, it really pays off. So I recommend buying these and saving them if you have been, or getting the gold bar boxes if you are a little bit impatient. The next event we have is a Guild League event where you get bonus prizes for doing Guild Leagues. And this lasts from June 5th all the way up to July 3rd. Next up is the 2 years of global self-publishing. Basically a little bit of a quest where you can do the slash and talk to Black Spirit. You can get the Blood-Eyed Visor and the earrings. You can also go down here, talk to Kakuo. They're in Hydael right by the general vendor. And that's going to be it for events. Let's go into the actual patch notes itself. So the first thing that we have, which is a quite nice change for anyone who does any sort of life skilling, is that they're changing it. So instead of equipping items or armor or weapons, you now have a separate tab for these, or not armor rather, but just your tools. So your fishing poles, your hatchets, your knives, your fluid extractors, etc. And it's pretty nice. You can open up that little tab in your equipment screen, toss things in however you want them. A couple of small changes to the UI as well. And season characters and life skill mastery. Not too important, basically just some nice quality of life changes. We have the events, which we'll skip. Next, we have technical class changes, I guess, but they're changing how BSR absorption works. So before, if you had 100%, you got 30 AP and 25% attack and cast speed. Now you get 30 AP, 25 attack and cast speed, and 30% critical hit rate. 200% is the similar, where instead of just 50 AP, 40 attack speed, you get only 25 attack speed, 55 AP, 2000 HP, and 50% crit hit rate. So, Zerkers are up big. As we continue down the line, they're giving guild positions real roles and real customization here. So if you want specific roles to have certain permissions or abilities or whatever they may be, you can assign what roles you would like to have exactly what. So no more limitation to just the staff, just the other roles like officer, cannoneer. I believe there's one quartermaster and secretary, advisor, and GM are all the roles. Now you can specify exactly what you want them all to do. And there's a ton of rules in here. You could have paused at any point in time to read, and I'll also have this down in the patch notes if you'd like to go over it further. Otherwise, if you're currently staff or GM, I believe you can edit the roles. They changed the Tungred 3 and 5 set effects. At 3 set, you get 30% BSR extra over the cap, so you can have up to 130% BSR if you have the 3 set on. Plus the innate change, or the innate you get from it, so you'll have more BSR that you can get yourself. And the 5 set gives you an extra 12 AP. Don't know how good that is in comparison to like Deboreka's, but it's a change. Tungrads before were down horrendously and one of the worst items in the game, so it's nice to see that they changed them a little bit. They also gave us reward seals, which you can exchange for items. And if you open up your currency tab at the top right here, you'll have reward seals which you can exchange for any of these items. I woke up today with 30,000. Not quite sure where they all came from, but I know that it's from like closed events and prior things. So who knows how many you will end up having when you log in if you haven't already. Changed a couple of like names, condensed a little bit more stuff, not too much more. Garmoth Weekly is getting a little bit of a change with how it is. It's a region quest instead of a weekly, or that's how they're wording it anyway. Going down a bit more into the Nodewar and Conquest change. The buff effect that you would get, the monster AP and the skilling, mastery, and whatnot is getting changed from a 10-hour buff to a 48-hour buff instead, and is being given to every single person in the guild, whether you participated in war or not. I don't believe, I'm going to continue to scroll down here, that you get the box if you don't, the like reward chest if you don't participate, but I know that you will be getting the buff if you don't participate either way. Arena Solare finally announced about a year and 6 months after the last AOS ranked season was available and closed. We are getting season 4 now on July 3rd. That's about it though. So we have that patch looking forward to on July 3rd. We have a couple system and translation things and lots of bug fixes, which are never ending, of course. Again, though, I will have my patch notes every Friday for G Labs and every Tuesday, Wednesday, whenever they decide to release the live patch notes. And I have more videos coming in the future. So if you have not already, please drop a subscribe. Otherwise, thank you once again for watching. I'll see all of you guys later.